here at the beginning of the season. I blessed the locker rooms, the arena. Last year I did the same, and they won the Stanley Cup. Let's hope and pray they will win the Stanley Cup again.
There are three main themes coming in on the heels of winning a Stanley Cup championship. How will Dave Lewis handle replacing a legend?
He can't touch the goaltender!
How is Curtis Joseph going to perform with the pressure of replacing Dominik Hasek?
Unfortunately, you'd love to make a couple of great glove saves, but it didn't happen.
And finally, how are all these veterans going to compensate for the loss of Steve Yzerman?
Once the games start to count, you kind of feel a little bit left out.
We're getting our game together. We're maturing players. We're getting new players worked into our team. We got our captain working to come back. We got young guys that experienced last year that are better. Hopefully, at the end of it all, we can do it again.
We don't win a shit! Our dreams are shattered.
That's a team right there, baby. Don't celebrate. This is how we gotta play.
Leave it. Leave it.
Go out there and beat Army.
It's the purest approach to the game is that you come to the ballpark as a member of the team, ready to play.
Let's play! Let's go, Wade!
Play with passion, get the lead, keep the lead. Great game to be involved in.
It's daybreak in Detroit, Michigan. And while the Motor City braces for another day of business, an air of anticipation engulfs a town built on hockey.
The next station is Joe Louis Arena.
You know, it's no question this is hockey town. It's everything we talk about. It's not just a sport, it's a religion around here.
All I do is bless myself before every game so that no one gets hurt or that they play their best and they all come out healthy.
Around here, it's Red Wings year-round, and in Detroit, they're heroes. I mean, they're like Greek gods back in Greek times. The muscle, he moves, you know, it's so effortless. The intensity in his face and his eyes. And these guys are just as awesome to me as any football or baseball star, and I've become a fan.
No disrespect to the Lions, Tigers, and Pistons, but from what I see around here, Detroit is craziest about the Red Wings.
In Detroit, this is the team. This is what everybody rallies around. It helps Detroit's self-esteem. I mean, it goes that far. You had somebody name their son Iser, you know, for Steve Yzerman. You had a family named the Arenas, named his son Joe Louis. You used to take names from the Bible, now you're taking it from a hockey team. So that's hockey now.
That's when they have to be all suited up, ready to go. 7:55.
Right,
so you know.
7:55.
Maybe highlight that.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, actually...
It's going to be a different game tonight because it's the home opener.
So I have them here by 8 o'clock. You know, they all mill around, so...
Going into watching the banner and all the ceremony, even though I'm standing there, the validation will be once the game starts. Now I'm the head coach at home. I've been the head coach on the road, but not at home yet, so that's when it starts for me. You gonna put that up then?
Yeah, I will. And I'll put some copies in your office, too.
Okay, yeah.
Dave is really the opposite of Scotty Bowman. Scotty was the type of guy who kept you on your toes. He always kept you on edge. You never knew what you were going to get with Scotty. And the pillars of Lewis's coaching philosophy are communication and respect.
Wingers, you have to get low enough so you're available out.
He wants everybody to know where they stand, what their job is, what he expects of them. So we're all wondering how that's going to work.
Direct pass, Fish. Pass it to him.
I'm still with the team. In a different capacity, obviously. I'm not doing the same work as I did before, nor the same responsibility, but it's a new team, and I'm not going to be hovering over anybody because I wouldn't want it that way myself.
It's the celebration of last year, you know, and then that's pretty much over with. That's the culmination event is raising the banner.
That accomplishment will always hang there. It'll always be something that's there, and you're part of that. So once that's up, then the new season is, you know, I guess, in our face.
Okay. I'm going to start Sergey. Get Sergey right away. Wait. Stop. Sergey, Brendan, Zetterberg, get him right at the home rink, get him in the game. And on the back end, Barry?
Let's go with Nick. Yeah. And Danny, that way you come back with Shelley and Fish.
Perfect.
Okay. I'll check it out.
Usually have that on my shoulder.
No, you know what? That's okay. That's all right. Yeah, I'll take another one.
Cujo is great when he's not supposed to win, when he's the underdog. That is his place where he's better than anyone that's in the NHL. But he's never proved that when he's supposed to win, he can do the job.
Curtis Joseph came to our team because he thinks our team has a chance to win. We're early in the season, and he looks to me very comfortable with the environment. Tonight, there's a couple of different focal points, and maybe he just wants to have a strong game.
With this team, there's been a lot of mixed emotions because there's all kinds of Stanley Cup ceremonies and lots of things that happens to the team the next season when you win the Cup. So for me, it's a learning experience, and it's neat to dream of what it could be like next year.
Come on. Let's go, Maxie. Speaker.
For you here, 5:23 to go and a 3-2 Montreal lead. Curtis Joseph, who's given up the 3 goals on just 12 Montreal shots in this game.
Montreal looks more like Detroit than they do. They're counterattacking. Their positioning is good. They're waiting for Detroit to try to carry the puck all the time.
Curtis Joseph has gone to the bench. Detroit's got the extra skater, trying to get it tied up. Call at the red line, chipped it ahead to Fedorov. Fedorov sends it into the corner. Center, Fedorov whistle, that's it. The Montreal Canadiens, for the first time in 10 years, have won a game here in Detroit, 3-2 the final.
Being 2-2 after 4 games, we're not happy with that. That's the bottom line, so we got to go on a little run here.
We didn't give them a lot of shots, but the chances that they had, Curtis has no opportunity to make the save whatsoever, so it was difficult for him.
Just the guy tapped it in, but the other two, I don't think I would have played him any different.
Thank you, Coach.
Yep, no problem. No problem. Win or lose, you kind of got to face the media. Explain why you won or explain why you lost. That's all part of being a pro. And unfortunately, tonight it didn't go our way, but I'm sure we'll win our share.
There they are waiting for us. Police escort. Look at, they're all ready, set to go. I'm just taping. That's all I'm doing today.
It's a bar you want to get into, puppy.
Smooth him, tip him. Try to slip him something.
Is Johnny here? He's in the back. He said to come by. He's in the back. Johnny?
What are you doing, sir? Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I am honored to be greeting the mighty Detroit hockey team, winners of the Stanley Cup 3 out of the last 6 years, 10 times winners of the Stanley Cup, and the team that made Detroit Hockey Town. Somebody said, well, you know, the roster looks like the Hall of Fame ballot. Doesn't look like the Hall of Fame ballot to me. It looks like the United Nations.
I had the chance to meet President Clinton, 2 different personalities. It seems to me George W. Bush knows exactly what he's doing. He's great. He's in charge.
Darren McCarty put it this way. He said, a lot of us were fighting, when I say the word it, it's talking about the Stanley Cup. A lot of us were fighting to get it back. Some guys were fighting to do it for the first time. The bottom line is we're all fighting to do it together. And I appreciate that spirit. I think it's a good example for a lot of people who live in America.
I've had some cool stuff happen to me in my life.
Yeah.
You know, that's up there. That's right there.
Yeah.
Detroit's humble champs offer up their best winning grin.
Congratulations.
With full knowledge of the challenges that lie ahead for a team not accustomed to failure.
Where's the pucks?
Puck trigger.
Brett Hull is very competitive, wants smart plays, doesn't like dumb hockey players. You know, there's a lot of those passions that only winners have, and he has that passion.
He's a guy that hates to lose. He's very demanding of his teammates, but he's also very demanding of himself.
You know what? Everyone owns me this year. I suck. Don't feel so proud.
Hully, you gotta understand, Hully, he's just not happy unless he's bitching and moaning.
You're taking the hardest working guy's spot.
Bitching and moaning makes Hully happy.
What the hell kind of pass is that?
You know, it's not a practice unless Hully's yelling at somebody.
Where's my stick? I got no stick. That might get you a deal with that tape company right there. Renfrew, call him. A lot of what I say to people is for reactionary purposes. I want to see what kind of reaction I can get out of you. What, like, do you believe what I'm saying? You know, make you think a little bit. You know, is he serious? Is he not serious? You know, it's all right. If those 2 young guys don't want to go back, I'll just go back. It makes me accountable for my actions out there, because if I'm going to get on Luke, you know, I better go down and throw a good shot at the net myself, or everyone's going to jump on me, and it keeps me sharp. Good gosh almighty, thank God for Brett. Heads up! You're out there with 19 other kids playing a game, having fun. It's like recess. What do we got here?
Yeah, this one was ugly. You need these ugly practices to get all the junk out of your legs.
It's fun. I think that's the big reason why this team is successful. The guys come to the rink and have fun.
Yeah! Look at that. 70 pounds.
Whoa. Oh, yeah, Charlie.
The camera shook when you dropped it. Compared to Red Army training, that's nothing, man. That's only 2 reps you did, and that's about it. You got to add another 11 stations.
There is 11. 14.
Especially the new dressing room. Guys like hanging around the room even a little bit more this year, so it's nice.
What'd you think of last night's episode?
Dad killed the mom. She was in the trunk when the cop. Oh yeah. That was you know, that was a little twist. No one sort of expected. We're talking about 24. Best show on TV. Jack Bauer.
Darren, he'll entertain you any way you want. Maybe hold a little one-on-one performance for you, the rock star.
Check, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes the guys, they give you little ribs about this, but it's nothing to be taken too seriously. It's just everybody's got to have hobbies and enjoy to do things.
I can only give you everything, but I can't give you what you need.
Anybody who knows me knows that I'm not afraid to make a fool of myself, so if that's what some people think, then that's their opinion, but I have a great time doing it. And that's rock right there.
If you want to hear the English language in a whole different form, go talk to Thomas Holmstrom.
When I'm with you, you learn the stuff
Every day, you know.
I know what you're saying. People at home, I can translate that.
Stay away from him. Make a good show. I guess that's pretty well it.
Steve Yzerman said he just skated. He didn't even break a sweat. The captain of the defending Stanley Cup champion Red Wings didn't seem too excited about being back on the ice, but it marked the first time Yzerman has skated since off-season knee surgery. His rehab appears to be ahead of schedule, but the Wings still target February for his return.
This season, talking to some of the veterans, they knew that Stevie wasn't going to be around, but they know what he stands for, and we have players similar to Steve with that same caring and commitment and passion to the game. And that's what we look for. We can't replace Steve Yzerman, but we hope we can fill some of the voids of his leadership and his on-ice ability.
Tonight's game will be the first time Mario Lemieux has been here in over 5 years. The crowd is jacked. The whole city is, for that matter. The Red Wings are fourth overall in the Western Conference, second in the Central Division. They have 9 points. The Red Wings record is 4-2-1.
About 2 or 3 years ago, he said to me, I think I finally found something I really love. What's that? He said, my cars. Sergei loves his cars.
I like this car. I like the sound of it. I like the power of it. And if you guys have time and everything, I'd like to invite you to my house. I want to show you my hyper simulator, which is play PC Formula 1 games.
Sergei Fedorov, I've seen him since he was a young player here, not speaking a lick of English. Extremely talented. So Stevie being out, we look to him to be our offensive leader, game in and game out.
I know for a fact, Dave told me yesterday that you're going to play against Mario. I said, that'll be great. I'm going to chase him all night. Maybe to chase me. It depends who's going to have possession of the puck. Beautiful day in Michigan. Thanks.
Play the system, go after them. Good plays on the boards, good plays getting it out. Take the puck to the net. Make them earn what they're going to get. You have to earn what you get. Make them earn it too.
We get a good dump. Our first guy's got to come back hard and help out. That's all. That's all you're thinking.
Well, I need some ride.
No matter who you put up there and who you are, how good you are, you can't shut them down. I mean, it's impossible to shut them down.
Mario Lemieux told how the Red Wings have all those Hall of Famers over in that Red Wing room, and there's Mario Lemieux who's in the Hall of Fame himself. So he's actually the only one who's really in there in the ice tonight. Last time Penguins were here, Mario was in the midst of his retirement.
Sergei, let's go! Sergei!
Fedorov out of the box. Fisher fired around. Fedorov's got it at center. Fedorov in a 2-on-1 with McCarty. Fedorov to the goal. McCarty shoots. Rebound. Scores! Sergei Fedorov!
Sergei's up.
Lidstrom in for Hull. Left wing side of the goal. Fedorov trailing. Hull will turn there. In for Fedorov. It went over Tarnstrom. Chelios to get it to Fedorov. Fedorov right to the goal. Scores! What a pretty play. 2 in a row for Sergei.
My new play with Sergei is, as he's skating up the ice with the puck, I skate behind him, tripping everyone who's chasing him, and he just goes and does his magic.
Sergei Shannon, go.
Sergei's had the hot hand, so our job as wingers is to get him the puck.
The Red Wings win it 7-3.
First time. First hat trick? Oh, natural. Shanny, you got here one.
Yeah, I'll take
that one. No, not that one.
It was awesome. The way he skates, he's just dominating out there, especially in the neutral zone. He picks up a lot of speed and hell of a fire, so he took over the game and played great tonight.
Let's continue with our callers. Carl, you're on Team 1270.
Hey, guys, big Wings fan for a long time. Goaltending just stinks. I think right now with the new faces in place and the new coaching staff behind the bench and Stevie not being around, we better be worried.
This year we're the defending Stanley Cup champions. I think right now we've got a little bit of the Stanley Cup hangover.
Our players have to be ready to play against any opponent.
He's going, boys, with too much respect. Let's go get him.
It seems like we bring the best out in a lot of teams.
We've had a big bullseye on us for years now, but I think it's a great feeling. Having the target on your chest forces you to be your best.
Here we go.
With McCarty.
Unfazed by overzealous opponents, the Wings hit their stride just in time for a 9-day Canadian road trip, when the unexpected hit Hockey Town.
It's an unfortunate blow. He's one of our top 4D. It's tough when you lose a defenseman. It's hard to replace a kid like that who's just coming into his own now.
Yuri Fisher tore his ACL in last night's hockey game, and it's a very, very big loss for our hockey club.
Everything is gone, just like that. Hopefully it's not going to be as long as everybody thinks it is. I mean, you can look at me, and that's living proof that I'm almost 80 years old, so I came back of it. So I'm sure Fish got no problem with his work ethic. It's a long 4 months before I can get back.
Games go on. We have to find ways to win hockey games, and I'm going to work the phone here over the next few days. If there's a trade option out there, something that we can look at that can fill the hole, because it looks like for the most of this year's regular season that Yuri's not going to be with us.
Trying to find a hanger here. Longest road trip of the year for us. Gonna need probably 3 suits. Pack a lot of socks too. And then the all-important underwear. Make sure I got a fresh pair every day. The tighty whities don't fly, you know, in locker rooms. So that'll pretty well do it. That'll get me through our longest road trip of the year. I mean, you saw me packing today, and you know, usually when I do that, I have my 2.5-year-old daughter, Kennedy, is pulling things off the hangers and getting in the suits, you know, and it is tough. It's tough to leave, and you explain you're going, you know, Daddy's going on a road trip. We're gonna go play some. She knows I'm going to play hockey. Yeah. Is Keenan asleep? That's good. And then, you know, he's crawling now, and I was on the road when he started doing that. You know, those are firsts, and you want to see those, but obviously with our job and our travel schedule, you miss those things. Did you have a fun day in Toronto? Yeah. She knows to press the green button, which is send, so she starts calling me. I got to stay on the line because I mean, I can't hang up on my 2.5-year-old daughter. So sometimes we're just sitting on the phone and there's nothing going on. Well, you're in Toronto for a couple of days. You're going to see everybody. You're going to see Poppy and Grandma Lynn and Nana and Papa. Right? Okay. You have a good sleep, okay? Daddy loves you. Night-night. Bye. We're going into Toronto. There are a lot of guys from the Toronto area. Obviously grew up watching the Maple Leafs, being Maple Leaf fans. And obviously with everything surrounding with Cujo, is Cujo going to play? You know, all that kind of stuff. And unless we come out and play our best hockey, you know, it could. There's a chance that it can be a disappointing road trip, and that's something that you know, doesn't sit well with anyone in our dressing room.
Hey, Darcy. Yeah, it's Ken Holland. Good, yourself? Good. Sorry for calling so early. I want to do a deal. Jason Woolley for a conditional draft pick. So we want to go ahead and do this? Yeah. Okay, bye. With the loss to Yuri Fisher, we felt it was important to get somebody in here very, very quickly. I guess timing is everything, and Jason Woolley became available. Felt he's a perfect fit for our hockey club. All right, Jason? Good, yourself? Ken Holland with the Red Wings. Great. I know you talked to Darcy, and we're thrilled to have acquired you.
My favorite goalie in the whole NHL would have to be Curtis Joseph. He used to play for one of my favorite teams, the Toronto Maple Leafs. I miss Cujo.
It's an awesome city, and the fans treated me like a king here. It was great. I enjoyed every minute of it.
We gotta get this guy. Do that again.
Well, I say it's true. He returns to Toronto, which was the promised land too. But now Cujo is not with me and you. But Cujo, Toronto always loves you.
You're the man.
You're the man.
God bless you too.
Are you playing tonight?
No, I'm not.
No,
don't tell anybody.
Here we go nationwide. Air Canada Centre in Toronto, the one and only visit by the Stanley Cup champion Detroit Red Wings to T.O. And as you know, Manny Legacy does get the start in goal.
Shoot that puck, eh, sweet? Rockets, Jelly. Keep dishing, too. Great dishes, Joe.
Manny Legacy's from Toronto. He's had a tremendous start to this season, and everybody's part of this package here. Simple as that.
We weren't trying to prove anything. It's just who we wanted to start. And for us, we were very focused on what we wanted to do in that game. That was get a win.
Buckle down here, boys. Come on.
Toronto fans would obviously love to see Hockey Night, and Canada fans would love to see it, and you're only stopping T.O. How come he's not?
I don't know why. Just because it's Toronto, we should have to listen to anybody. It's our team. We're looking for 2 points. If they go and cry about the entertainment factor, well, screw the entertainment factor. Our job is to go out and win.
What's this? Maltby rips a shot.
It was probably a pretty emotional game for him too, because he's from here, grew up with this team, never played a game here before, and he's pretty jacked up about playing too. So yeah, it must have been a big night for him. He's right there. Yes, I realize that.
Got the call this morning. Talked to Kenny and talked to Dave, and I've only been here a few hours. I feel like I've been here forever, so it's great company.
Hi, buddy. Kennedy, how are you? Come see me. Yeah. You want to go in the dressing room? You want to see the guys in the room?
No, that's only the Joe. You don't do that in T.O. Just at the Joe.
Guys from the cockpit, we'll be arriving in Calgary at 4 o'clock local this afternoon, and sit back and enjoy the ride.
You know, I don't think the guys ever talk about it. The word jet lag is never mentioned. Either you feel real healthy or feel tired. It's just part of what you have to do, and that's a tribute to these guys, because we've got guys that have played, 15, 20 years in this league.
For plane rides, this is it. If guys watching movies, playing dominoes, sleeping, shutting it down. That's what we call experience. It's Russians and Mac, so and Mac is, if there's something going on, he's in it.
The front, domino.
You got to give Iggy the nod. We call him the professor, as you can see why. I'm just sitting up there taking everything in.
Just like on the ice, follow Igor's lead. Get him the puck, just keep pushing it his way. That's all. Good things happen.
We're gone, we'll be gone, about 8 more days, and this is our job. This is the part we have to do, the travel.
What? What? Okay, I'll be right down.
There's other people in this hotel.
Yeah, well, not on this floor. Well, now you guys know what it's like to go from east to west. 6 hours on the plane. I'm gonna kick this guy's ass when I get in there.
Hey, buddy, what's up? Babysitting him.
So, day off. You guys stick around for the week?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe we'll beat up a French guy.
Dad! You just... I told you never to do
Sean's a great kid. He really is. He's young, he's immature, he's talented. Several of the older players have taken him under their wing, including Steve Yzerman and Brett Hull and Chris Chelios now, recognizing the fact, I think, that Sean needs a little direction, but at the same time, they see something in him that will make him a very good hockey player.
I had to push you a little bit. It was just too easy. As soon as you did this one, that's experience.
He's a young player that's going to shuttle up and down with our organization this year between Grand Rapids and Detroit. We think he's going to be a guy that eventually is going to be a regular in our hockey club.
Very serious, Luke.
Hey, look. Oh, here we go.
You know what? This could be real good for the future. Like, if I were him, I'd bring that negotiation. Or this could be the kiss of death.
The players on our team really like him. He keeps us entertained. Everybody will be real excited to get him back on the team.
I'll try and get some sleep tonight, get to the rink tomorrow and have a good skate and see what happens. See if I play tomorrow. If not, a bike, I'll have my name all over it, that's for sure. Avery? A-B-E-R-Y. Willie. Stop and got earplugs. Just in case.
Hi again, everyone, and greetings to you from the Saddle Dome in Calgary, Alberta, where tonight the Detroit Red Wings, who won their last 4 hockey games, face off against the struggling Calgary Flame team.
Just a couple of things, guys. Be ready for a quick start. And you know they're going to come after you. They're a desperate hockey team, so just be aware of that. Play hard.
Don't underestimate these guys, fellas. Do everything the right way. Not the way you want to do it. Not the way you want to do it. The way we want to do it.
Hey, boys. Round of clicks for the new guy, eh?
Willie!
Come on, Mammoth.
Jason Woolley in uniform for Dave Lewis and the Wings against the Flames tonight.
So Jason Woolley is in, and our scratch tonight is Sean Avery, who just got called up from Grand Rapids.
Lindstrom moving in ahead for Hull. Great feed to Larionov in the clear. Score! The rebound, Maltby again. Maltby with a pretty move to McCarty. The shot scores! Darren McCarty from Kirk Maltby makes it 2-0.
When these guys get rolling, they are like a machine. When they're at their best, they're a thing of beauty.
Moving the other way comes McCarty. Drops off. Maltby scores! 5-0 here. As Curtis Joseph has done it again.
Not a bad game either.
Let's talk about the Gordie Howe hat trick.
Oh, Gordie Howe hat trick?
Yeah.
Goal, assist, and play?
Yeah. Who had it tonight?
What it is.
I got my room key. You got your credit card? I got my credit card. You got yours? Yeah, I got it. It's going to be a long night. Let's go. All right.
Okay.
Let's do this. Are we going to have a toast? Yeah, we're going to have a great dinner. The rookies are going to take care of the dinner as a long-lasting tradition in the NHL. And just cheers to a good night, folks.
All right.
And a good season.
I talked to Steve today, and he said, you guys are going to have a good meal and everything, and the rookie's going to take care of the bill. And I said to Steve, yeah, you're right. I don't know why I had this speech, because I was rookie 7 years ago. And from all the guys who's the veteran,
Tell us how you bought the new shirt for the party today.
Hey, first time wearing it?
yeah, you're right. You got me.
Not working for the Red Wings tonight. They're out of sync.
Both teams came in with 5-game win streaks. That's going to end for Detroit. The Canucks will grow to 6. 4-1. Final.
That's frustrating. We just didn't come out the way we wanted or expected to. So the good thing is you get to get right back at it tomorrow and hopefully play a good, more solid defensive game and get a win under our belt going home.
Detroit will be sky high because they did not look good last night. Curtis did not look good. Fall off the horse, get him right back on.
Avery back in the lineup tonight, replacing Jason Williams for the Red Wings. Avery behind the net, out front, backhand shot, another shot. Boyd Devereaux, two great chances.
I should have held it and let you come behind me, and I'll just leave it. Kind of stepped out, blocked the guy, and he can come around and stuff it.
He's your typical Canadian kid. He just loves the game.
Come and grab me. That's gutless on your part.
He challenges people, and he plays very hard.
You can't handle me, George. Tell me when, big shooter. Tell me when. I'll be right there all night, you slug.
He's a mile a minute. He makes me look like I'm silent.
I'm not doing anything, Stewie. I know you're looking for me. Who?
Stay here.
Me. Go. Oh, you got my number already. Go. The puck was loose.
No, it's not. Go.
It is so. It's right there.
We got to get him to tone down a few things, but he's young and he'll learn. But he is a character. He's great.
4-on-4 in overtime. Salo makes the save, but Draper driving hard to the net. Long lead pass that Commerce could not handle. This game is going to wind up in a 1-1 tie.
Good game.
The four-city nine-day grind provided the Wings with a modest 5 points. But the early season expedition proved to be an invaluable experience for the team.
It's always good earlier in the season, camaraderie-wise, especially with some of the new guys. Get together, do the rookie party. That stuff goes a long way. I think you ask anybody. That's you have the chemistry to win it. Talent is one thing, but I think you guys notice from being around here that we do have the chemistry. There's 25 different personalities, but they all mesh the same.
It's not really fit.
Dish me.
I think you
Dish me a hook, yeah.
Hey, we gotta get that puck in. The black puck.
We had a great rookie dinner, and I think in the long run, that's the kind of things that pays off, and the guys kind of get close, and that's when a team gels around things like that happen outside of the rink more than just at the rink.
The Detroit Red Wings are playing their game with all systems going.
The Detroit Red Wings win another one.
I can't think of anything scarier.
Down low, Larionov. To 5 on 3. Hall hammers it home. Brett Hall with a rocket. Hall winning the point. Scores! Detroit wins it in overtime. The Red Wing machine continues to roll.
Midway through the NHL season, life is back to normal in Hockeytown. A check of the standings finds the Wings in a familiar position, near the top.
I know we started off slow, but right now the team is playing a lot better. And while the guys are out there taking care of business, Steve Yzerman is working at getting his knee together, and he'll be back soon. Don't worry about it.
Out of the lineup, or when you're not traveling with the team, you miss out on the day-to-day, just togetherness of the team. You're kind of on your own for the most part. Being a part of a team sport, one of the good things is you spend a lot of idle time or with a bunch of guys having a lot of laughs about not necessarily very funny things.
It's just another challenge for a great athlete. Can I come back from this? He loves to win Stanley Cups and knows that this team has a chance to do it again. I hope he plays again because he sure deserves it.
Steve Yzerman has it, whatever it is, and that leadership character, and he has that aura about him. We miss him right now. When he speaks, people listen to him.
It wasn't until this year when I was struggling early and Stevie came up to me and goes, say, you know, you're playing great, you know, it's not going in, you'll score. He goes, just think you could be me, you know, I may never play again.
Yeah, it hurts. Pushing hurts ladder, pulling hurts.
And knowing that he may never play again after what he's done, you know, it hits home, so you start to appreciate it more and take a look around you more and grasp what you have and what you're a part of.
My approach is I'm going to really work as hard as I can and do everything I can to try and get back to play. And I'm expecting to do that, but if I can't, I don't want to feel later on that, you know, I didn't try as, you know, I should have done this a little bit more. I should have really bared down and tried harder. So when I can't play, I'll know I absolutely did everything I could to try and get back.
Crucial Game 6. The defending champion Avs plan to eliminate the Wings. Their most respected foe struggled to survive. And the greatest goaltender of all time had no doubt victory would be his. Lindstrom shot at him and knocked it down. The goal counts! The goal counts! The goal counts! But his confidence betrayed him. Patrick demanded liberty, but by Game 7, his team was history.
I doubt Colorado forgot the 7th game last year.
2002 went to the Wings. But the next chapter begins now.
So don't turn it off, right? Don't flip.
It just seems like, you know, the media and the fans just love this rivalry and just want to see what's going to happen next.
They got Hasek to beat Patrick Waugh. Hasek did it. They got Cujo to beat Patrick Waugh. Can Cujo do it?
You know what? We don't know.
No, it's an easy question. Yes or no?
It hasn't happened yet.
Let's ride! Let's go, Wing!
Big start, Wing. They do it early. They do it early. Yeah. Short north this far. Our puck, boys. Start puck.
Somebody said it earlier, guys. It's one of those games you like to play in. Play the system, play with passion, get the lead, keep the lead. Good start, go from there. Great game to be involved in.
Scored. Draper. Colorado doesn't have much confidence. He's down on confidence right now.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Nice, better.
It's quite a battle right now. I think it's so important that they finish real high like we did last year because there's enough experience on the team. You'd like to give some guys some time off.
Hey, historical moment. First win, first of many against the squad. Way to go. In here, too. First win in this barn.
It's going to be a tough stretch if they have to go 82 games wire to wire and not be able to really sit back and say we have a spot clinched. That's going to be the key.
That's what we're talking about! Shelly, come on. Come on, Shelly.
I haven't been in many battles with these guys, and that's how you grow as a team. And I think, you know, tonight was a battle, and hopefully it, you know, it's a stepping stone to where we want to be.
Another game easy tonight.
I know.
I'm having a great time. To be honest, these guys are awesome guys. Obviously, it's a great team. It's fun to win, man. And I just feel like I fit in. Took the right side, figured Gandy would come and take this side. And I look back there, I don't know where anyone is.
We got the job done, and some days it's ugly, some days it's, very rarely it's pretty, but, you know, you got to be happy. All done?
Yep, you're all set.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's all working towards playoffs. That's all it is.
Barry Smith and Dave Lewis have been there for all the 9 years I was there, so I think that they've done as well as they had hoped to, and there'll be some tough decisions coming up in the second half as they get healthier. If Yzerman comes back, it would be a tremendous boost for this team, because if he can just suit up and play, it's going to mean so much to them.
Detroit Red Wings. You know, when you're the defending Stanley Cup champions, life ain't that easy. You're on top. Everybody wants to see you fall. Run at me. Everybody wants what you have.
Don't hit him again. Don't hit him again.
Now here come the Red Wings again, playoff time. Here in Hockey Town, we don't want that cup to go anywhere.
The Detroit Red Wings in a must-win situation.
Let's do or die. Here we go.
We don't win this game. Our dreams are shattered.
That's a team right there, man. Don't celebrate. This is how we got to play.
Leave it.
Go out there and beat our...
It's the purest approach to the game, is that you come to the ballpark as a member of the team, ready to play.
First of all, we got to get out of this situation here, but then we have to have patience. Patience is going to win you the hockey game.
Right now, the season for the Red Wings, it's a struggle.
And Dave Lewis, you know what's going through his mind is a veteran team like this should not, at home, give away a 3-goal lead. Not acceptable.
No one particularly in a mood to talk about what's gone wrong, because this Red Wings team obviously has loftier expectations than their recent record would indicate, and that's a bitter pill for this group to swallow.
A lot of this for Detroit is about anger management. They're not very happy with themselves. The coaching staff isn't happy with the players are not happy with each other. They're winless in their last 6 games. It's just not something that these fans here at Joe Louis are used to listening to.
I'm still upset and pissed off, and I don't get the idea why I could not play 24, 25, or 27 minutes a game if team really needs it. But obviously confidence to put me out there is not there, and that hurts the most.
Avery turning to the forehand. Robitaille already missed the net. Great pass by Avery to Robitaille, and he can't believe he didn't hit the target. That's the way things have gone for what's become unlucky Luke lately.
In his quest to go where only 5 NHL players have boldly gone before, it seems Brett Hull has been sitting on $6.99 so long, there's a couple of indentations on it.
Hull in the middle. Shoot. You can hear the crowd here every time Hull gets a chance.
Well, if you've been in the room the last, maybe week or so, it's been pretty obvious these guys are mad. They're mad at themselves. And the words that they've been using have been really strong, like embarrassing, brutal, some words that I can't repeat here.
It's a embarrassment. Useless in our own end. Useless in the neutral zone. Wake the up!
I think they're as upset as ever, and they want to right the ship, and they want to right it right now.
It's early February in the National Hockey League, a time that typically breeds a narrowed focus among teams with playoff aspirations. In Detroit, that focus has blurred, as a team usually preparing to be fine-tuned has become unexpectedly fragile.
I guess one of the issues is ice time, and everybody wants a little bit more, and especially when things aren't going well, that's one of the issues that you go through. And it's just the day-to-day business of being a coach. It's the day-to-day business of being a hockey player and an organization. Every organization has the same situations, and some are followed more closely than others, though.
Sergei Fedorov of the Red Wings complained about his ice time after a loss to Colorado. Talk with Dave Lewis, the coach of the Red Wings. What's your take on the Sergei Fedorov whining?
Well, it's basically that stuff should never have gone public. I mean, they don't need guys running to the media. They need guys being leaders right now. They need guys making a difference for this hockey club. They're in dire straits. They need to get it fixed.
For every game that I've been playing, I'm trying to skate as much as I can.
Sergei has fallen into the pattern of the team where we've had some inconsistent play. I mean, we have to get back to a better balance, I think. That's a key issue. And if we can ever establish that balance, then we'll probably win some hockey games and everybody will be happy. Players aren't happy when they lose. Neither are coaches.
Look, the TV's here. Make it look like you love me.
Oh, I love you, Dad.
I love you.
Okay. Oh, you playing cool?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to break you.
Everybody loves Luke. Luke is always a pleasure to talk to. He's always got a smile on his face. He always works hard. And I think that that's what makes it so hard to watch him struggle so much.
If you play less, you spend more time on the bench. So what do you do when you're on the bench? You think. And the minute you start thinking in our sport, you're behind.
The fact that you have the highest scoring left wing in NHL history, he has 625 goals in this league, and only 5 have come this season. I mean, that's unbelievable.
It's something, you know, I'm trying to learn to fight and to be, you know, you try to mentally to do little things that might change it. But on the other end, you know, if you ask me what's the reality, you know, you want me to score like a lot, I have to play more. That's it.
It's a catch-22. You look for results. If you're giving one player more ice and you're taking ice from another player, there's only so much to go around. So that's an issue that, you know, I'm dealing with now, that guys feel that they can contribute a little bit more, and I'd love them to do that, but you sort of look for results also.
Hull trying to get that 700th, and even more important for Detroit to get this team going. Detroit right now, they've won only one game, 1-4-2-1 in a stretch that has seen them fall 3 points now behind St. Louis for the division lead.
While the Wings are trying to right the ship, they're trying to get Brett his 700th goal. You know it's on everybody's mind. It's on the fans' minds, on the team's mind. You know it's on Brett's minds because of all the attention. And I think they would just as soon get it over with.
Devereaux's up there with Hull and Dawson.
You know, it's just tough sometimes. You know, they go in, they don't go in, you don't get chances. You know, they're playing the Red Wings, and they really bear down when they're playing the Red Wings. And as tight as the defenses are now, it's hard to score goals.
When the kids were growing up in Chicago, people would ask me, Bobby, will one of them follow in your footsteps? I said, see the little chubby one? If we ever light a fire under his rear end, he'll be the one that'll do it.
You know, I grew up, you know, a hockey rat. You know, my dad was Bobby Hull. You know, I know the game. I know the history of the game. And I'm smart enough to look at my surroundings and look at my past and look at the future and go, don't take this for granted. This is a very special time to be in this locker room and doing the things that you've got a chance to do.
And there is electricity in the air tonight. Brett Hull has 699 goals, and I think everybody in this building is hoping he gets number 700 tonight except the Sharks.
When you think about it, 700 goals, being in a group with Wayne Gretzky, Gordon Howe, Marcel Dion, Phil Esposito, and Mike Gartner. That is a select group of people.
Brett Hull back on the ice, still looking for number 700. Lidstrom will take a look back to Hull. Here's the drive, save to Bachman.
Next to watching my kids be born, you know, scoring goals makes the hair on the back of my neck stand up.
when you're at home, the jubilation of the crowd, to be able to say that you're the one that caused that is a great feeling.
Here is Fedorov into the zone. He drops it off. Datsyuk slides it across. There it is! Number 700!
It was like a relief and pandemonium on the bench. It was a really exciting moment. And I'm glad for the fans of Detroit that it happened here so they could see that special moment in hockey history.
700 goals. Heartfelt congratulations to a guy who was so much fun to watch play.
It's a marvelous, marvelous achievement. And to have a career that spanned 23 years as I did, and then to have the kid come along and play the way he did, it's, as Yogi Berra would say, it's deja vu all over again.
Number 1 for the Red Wings, number 17, Brett Hull.
My dad is very proud. He called and congratulated, and I'm talking about retiring, and he's going, "Are you kidding? 800's right around the corner." So he believes in me.
Hully's personal situation with going for 700 mirrored what the whole team was going through. And that one game we played here at home against San Jose, we got the monkey off our back, and Hully got the monkey off his back, and just seemed to get refocused after that. And what was most important, and that's winning.
The impact of Hull's historic night was immediate. After enduring a 9-game stretch that yielded a single victory, the Red Wings reclaimed some of their championship swagger. A look into the dressing room indicated a rise in both points and spirits.
They were giving out 700 hats, and someone said that Matthew Dandino has 24 career goals, and said Dandino on it. I thought it was great, so I bought it.
What do you have his name on it? 24 career goals.
I don't know where my You guys can jump on Hull's bandwagon, but I'm with Dandino.
Jack Bauer won't appreciate that.
What? You can't. Dandino, 24
It's vandalism.
goals.
You vandalized Jack Bauer's hat.
Brett Hull, 700.
You know, Shanny. And he picked me, you know, career goals, number 24, but I think I was more like 40, so to defend myself.
Twice that. Twice.
You know, there's a lot of laughs, a lot of jokes, and it's just a great bunch of guys and good personalities that really mesh together.
Come to the press conference tomorrow, right? Dearborn, 2:30. Chili Bar press conference. Meet the mayor, 2:30. Do a promo here. Good one, too, Hully.
Anyone coming to see the Red Hot Red Wings visiting Detroit, Michigan? Come to Oakwood in Michigan, Dearborn, Chelly's Chili Bar. Catering to all hockey fans, near and far.
Love it. Thank you, Brett. That's a good plug. As a tradition in Red Wings history, Thomas Holmstrom has been designated as our publicist at the Chili Bar. So, Thomas,
you know, it's I got the hat and I got the T-shirt, so I'm so proud of that. And I think that's a good start. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
There's so many things going on here in Detroit other than just hockey. Thus, Hockeywood is not such a bad name for this environment.
You guys are like the
You heard of Hockeytown, right? And you heard of Hollywood?
Hockeywood.
You can't.
I like that.
The quest continues. Just for these guys.
When's the release party? Friday?
That's rock. We've got one guy on our team who's the lead singer of a band called Grinder. That's rock.
And that's rock right there.
I love his line from the first show. That's rock. Now that's rock. No, that's
Radio WRIM is pleased to present
I think it's cool, man. I mean, what goes together better than hockey and rock and roll?
I get the feeling that I get this call. I said,
She can't afford a cannon.
We support him. We go to all his concerts. We get in the front row. We light our lighters.
She can't afford a cannon.
It's my lighter.
She can't afford a gun at all.
Mac is an entertainer. I think Chelly said it best. He said Mac definitely gets the Rock and Roll Most Improved Award from his last CD to this CD.
I'd like to thank you all right now for coming out. And we say we keep on rocking.
You're a rocker, Mac. That's rock.
All right, here we go. We'll shoot 36 shots in 5 minutes. There you go. That's hot, right there. That's in there.
That's a great. And then it got a little
great picture.
That's pretty cool, though, right?
Yeah. I look very tall from that.
Perfect. Hold that. Can you give me like a little cocky smirk? There you go.
You know, it's part of being a hockey player doing some of this stuff.
It is a little too bright. Let's take it down. Let's take third. Okay, you go.
I think I prefer playing hockey than
doing this.
Way to roll, Jess.
Hockeywood, that's true. It's true. There's stuff going on around here. Actors coming to games.
First time for everything, huh? You know, you have a few beers with hockey players. Next thing you know, you're on the ice and, oh, come on, come on. Your first time, I'll take care of you. I'll hold you. It won't hurt. Well, there goes my image.
We got you guys following us around with cameras.
I want to get in. I'm on TV. I got to get in. Let me in.
It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Cut.
Let's shut them down right away. Let's take it to them first. Those big guys, don't be afraid to give it to them.
Center will be talking. Let's create them 2-on-1s and just attack, okay? Chip it in and let's fly, okay? Let's do it, stop!
Jake's been with this same team since we got traded here for 3 years, so it's good for him. A lot of good friends, and it's fun to watch this. That's what it's all about right here. All right, now Jake's going to get out there now at center. He got good wheels. He'll do something. Whether it's going to hit somebody or score a goal, he'll do something. Oh, he hit the wall.
You know, he's actually pretty calm considering how well he knows the game. He waits until after the game and gives him some pointers. He's a whistler. He whistles a lot and does a lot of hand signals from the stands. But he's not a screamer, which is a good thing. I don't think I could sit next to a screamer.
I give a whistle, I'll just give it up. And they'll look right away, and if it's carry the puck, skate, use your head. This means you're done. I won't whistle no more. And this means hit. There it is. Yeah. Nice play. You got a helper, so that's +1. That's good. He did something, so he didn't get skunked.
What I've seen, especially with the guys I hang out with, you know, is a strong sense of family there. And I think that's really important. I can't imagine doing it in sports with hockey or baseball or something where you play so many games and you're gone on the road all the time. But they seem to balance it out real well. I know Chelly's always bringing the kids out. You know, we take them down to a rink in Troy or down to the Joe sometimes, you know, let us bring the kids down and go skating. So I think it's great.
You have kids and you love them and you want them to come down and hopefully remember that for the rest of their lives.
I like the helmet. He's proud of the helmet. He had to open the helmet today to show me. The Nick score on him, though. That's the big part.
You got him low blocker where he gets me.
Come on, McCarty, you're late for practice. What's going on? You don't stand that around here.
Griffin's is, you know, sort of a mini celebrity at the rink. He's got it all dialed in.
2, 1, oh! Griffin McCarty, game winner.
My oldest daughter, Emerson, she's a Spitfire.
This is Daddy. This is the bobblehead Daddy. It's you.
I know it's me. And then the baby, actually not a baby anymore, she's 2, Avery's 2. She runs the show. Which one are we going to read tonight? Which one?
That one.
Whatever she wants, she gets, and the other 2 fall in line. As soon as she got back downstairs, Mortimer sang, clang, clang, rattle-bing, bang, and make my noise all day. Clang, clang, rattle-bing, bang, and make my noise all day. Here, take your blanket. Right at me. It's a new adventure every day, just I'm sure like it is for everybody else. Okay, see you tomorrow. All right, Griff. Love you. Good night. Okay?
There's a few names you can say in this city that just says Detroit next to it, you know? It's Bob Seger, Ted Nugent, Steve Yzerman. I mean, he is the Red Wings.
I mean, the guy's, what, 57, they still call him Stevie Y. You know, he's the city's son, so he's their little boy.
By the All-Star break, Detroit's adopted son had resumed practicing, giving Hockeytown hope that their captain would return.
When he skated for the first time, it was a big story here. One paper even put it on A1. I mean, Steve Yzerman skates, and he was just in a sweatsuit.
I firmly believe the Detroit Red Wings will not win the Stanley Cup if Steve Yzerman doesn't come back. He is the most valuable player to any team in the NHL.
As February's days slipped away, the question shifted from if to when Yzerman would return. But which night? Not even the Wings knew.
Gonna wait? Gonna wait till tonight?
He's not going to come back when he's not ready, but if he feels he's ready, he's going to play.
Of course, we'll wait till after warm-up.
The only one concern I have is getting him back early. Will that put him out of hockey? Because back in the old days, we played with injuries, and there's a lot of guys who are walking around with canes now. I'd weigh that very heavy.
What's this?
Thanks, Chris.
Before me?
No.
You called it in?
Call it in.
When we got the phone call today, I got Steve's order, and it was the typical pregame meal. He was ordering pasta. He has been out. He's been talking about coming back. This was the heads up. He was going to play tonight.
You're going to drop the puck at 10 to 8 for the ceremony? Yeah.
I have no clue, yeah. I have no clue. I don't bother him because everybody wants to know. Everybody asking questions.
You going to go out for a warm-up, or are you just going to decide before? What's the deal? Come on, you can tell me. I don't want to tell nobody before I get to the game.
I'd rather just see it like everybody else. If I see him in the warm-up, it's already a good step.
Thanks for lunch, Jay. We'll see you guys later. All right. Thanks for lunch, fellas.
Well, we talked after practice this morning. I think he wants to give it a try, and this is the first time I've actually written his name down on the starting lineup sheet, and there he is. So he's there, and I also have him on a line, which is pretty cool too. So he's between Boyd Devereaux and Luc Robitaille to start with in his first game.
Well, the big news here in Detroit and around the hockey world tonight is the fact that Detroit captain Steve Yzerman, he's ready to play in his first game of the season.
I mean, he's lucky to be walking, you know, let alone skating. So this is a miracle. I went through 3 people to get tickets to tonight's game because the electricity in this building is going to be just like a playoff game. It's going to be unbelievable.
He's coming back from an operation that has never been done on a professional athlete before. Nobody knows, including Steve.
Now that Steve is back, we're going to win the Stanley Cup.
Keep this thing going, guys. Keep it going. Starting to come together. Keep it going here.
Steve Yzerman, the captain. He's missed every game this year with that knee realignment surgery in August. Everyone on their feet. Stevie Y back in the line.
All is right in Hockeytown because Stevie Yzerman is back playing.
It's been a long time for Stevie. A lot of miles have gone by since his surgery.
Wide of the King net, rebound, a shot, score! Yzerman, let's go!
Every Red Wings fan, wherever they are tonight, is going to hold their breath when he comes within 5 feet of an LA King.
Here's Mulgrew.
nice. Again, I just wanted to, just play the game, and
That was great.
I don't want to turn it on to Steve Yzerman night or anything like that.
This is the doctor ordered. Christianity. So you need, bud.
Here, let's try it out. No. Where's the puck? No.
I think that I'm going to invest in larger athletics in Florida. I don't know what I was doing hanging around back there, but thank God I have the Twins already.
You're a great tonight, pal.
You were great. It was an inspiration for you to come back.
How's your horn feel?
Good night, guys.
Hey, guys.
We told Sean Avery on Tuesday morning that he was going to be sent to Grand Rapids. With Steve coming back, it was obvious that Sean was not going to get a lot of ice time. And even when he is in the lineup, he probably plays now 4, 5, 6 minutes a night. He's a young player. He's part of our future. And I think the long term it's going to be good for Sean.
Hands off. He's a great kid. He's a good guy to have around, so you kind of feel sorry for that kind of situation. But you just want him to go down there and work hard and keep his head up, and I'm sure that's what the coaches and general managers said, and they realize that they have a guy down there that can play in this league. Disappointed, Sean?
Yeah. But what are you going to do? It's not like you, but just got to go down and play.
This is the monthly schedule and their upcoming trip itinerary.
Okay.
For you to all to take.
All right. Thanks. Yeah. Hopefully Stevie plays great. So, I don't know. I guess you just wait. If somebody gets hurt, if there's a trade. The roster opens up in 2 weeks, so hopefully it's not too long. We'll see.
I think it's time of year. We're winding down the season to playoff time, and we're on a bit of a streak right now. We're trying to climb the ladder, and the trade deadline's coming on Tuesday, and whether we're involved or not, there's going to be deals throughout the league, and it's definitely time to be a lot more serious.
It's early March, and a pivotal West Coast road trip may be the last for some members of this elite group. Just days away, the NHL trade deadline created an air of anxiety and uncertainty.
I don't know if I'm involved in too many rumors, but gut feeling, yeah, sure. I'd hope I'd be on the plane coming back for sure, so I don't want to go anywhere, but you never know.
Personally, I know my name's been flying around all over, but it's been the same way for the last 5 years, and that's our goal for the road trip, is to come back as a Red Wing.
Good start on this trip, boys. Yeah. Good start. Put together a good road trip. Keep this thing going, fellas, eh? Yeah. What a good thing. Keep rolling with it.
This could very well be a first-round playoff matchup.
First of all, we got to get out of this situation here. But then we have to have patience. Patience is going to win you the hockey game.
Anaheim snapping Detroit's 8-game winning streak decisively.
We just played Anaheim. We had a tough loss, 4-1 loss, and we're playing LA tomorrow, so there's nothing really that's going to go on.
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Interception! You guys missed it. I just intercepted the ball. We'll find out. I got, one more game till the deadline, and because the only thing you can do is just worry about the things on the ice. Just hope, stay here and go for another strong playoff run. Hopefully, maybe get another cup. What a play! What a play!
Every year, on our team, Danny's the guy in the last 3 years. His name's up every time, and he hasn't been traded once, so the majority of his stuff is erroneous or isn't accurate. So
I think they're a little apprehensive. Many times it gets around to this point where there's only less than 24 hours until it's all over, that there's that apprehension because nobody really knows what's going on.
Now McCarty trying to get
On the eve of the deadline, the Wings concentrated on their on-ice tasks. Off the ice, Detroit's brain trust pondered a late-season trade to complement their championship chemistry.
Yeah, we're just watching our game right now. We're up 3-0 with about 8 minutes to go in the second period. We're kind of muddling around in a bunch of things, and I think there's 3 or 4 of us that are probably just kind of all snooping around. Yeah, Mike, it's Ken. Can you hear me? Yeah, here's where we're at. I mean, I've got a couple other things going. They want draft picks. We'd give you a second. We need the depth. We got to get the Phoenix defenseman, if we can. We can do the one with LA, I think.
See how he plays tonight.
Who?
Schneider.
Yeah. We watch him close, won't we?
Playing now with, as he has earlier with Datsuk and Centerburg. King Schneider shoots, he scores! Hard blast from Matthew Schneider. The speculation has been that Detroit may want Matthew Schneider to join the team.
Let me talk to our guys, and I'll call you back. Want Avery in the deal. LA. Avery in the deal. There's not a lot of guys like Avery. Too much. Hey, Scotty?
I think so.
I'm of the mindset. We've got those 2 deals on the go. Whichever one comes first, we go with, and then we're done. We can probably do both.
Very intelligent hockey people, and the decisions they make, the people they get, is only to make our team better and to win. And we're in very capable hands there.
I think the team senses there's not going to be much going on. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to fiddle with this team too much.
Seems pretty quiet, but we'll see tomorrow. That's what normally happens. All this crazy stuff goes down on the last day, but I think we might probably stay pretty quiet. Knock on wood.
We're acquiring Matthew Schneider from LA, and in return, we are sending to LA our first-round pick in the 03 draft, our second-round pick in the 04 draft, Sean Avery, and Max Kuznetsov. It was very difficult to move Sean. You know, it's the old, you got to give to get. Hi, Sean. It's Ken Holland. We have traded you to the Los Angeles Kings as part of a deal to acquire Matthew Schneider. I just want to thank you for everything you did for our organization. LA really, really wanted you bad. I tried to keep you out of the deal, but they wanted you in the deal.
It's unfortunate. We obviously had to get rid of Sean Avery, who was a very popular guy here with Max Kuznetsov. He was a really good guy, too. So we lost 2 quality people, but that's something that you have to do to acquire the type of player that we acquired.
I didn't find out till this morning.
You feel now that you're ready for the playoffs?
Yeah.
Now that you have this guy?
Definitely.
You know,
Definitely.
playing pretty good without it, now
Exactly.
Some of those other teams have loaded up.
Have you heard what St. Louis is doing? Anybody?
They got Valerie Burley.
Oh, they did, huh?
I understood the situation where, you know, to get something, you got to give something. And, you know, trades happen, and it wasn't me.
You'll be here either for the skate tomorrow or be in for tomorrow night's game. Yeah, that's sort of in our mind we envision. That's the plan, yeah.
Matthew, how you doing? Excellent. Welcome. Thanks. Yeah, so the flight's a little bit late, eh?
Yeah.
That's good, man. Yeah, good to have you here.
How are you? Good to see you. Welcome here. I want him ready to play. That's your new partner tonight. You won the lottery. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
Hey, buddy.
Welcome.
All right, man. Good to see you. Welcome.
It's a pretty intimidating room. Great guys, so you know, it made me feel welcome right away.
Oh, yeah!
It's definitely a different mindset. It's starting to focus. You know, you can see guys getting in that frame of mind.
Seriously, don't hit him again. Don't hit him again.
It's just a great team.
Here he goes. This is the beginning of hopefully a long and successful run to the playoffs for Matthew Schneider and the Detroit Red Wings. Matthew Schneider has his first point as a Detroit Red Wing.
We're ready to kick it up a notch for the playoffs. It's going to be a lot of fun.
He fits perfectly with this team. And now the guys are focused. They can see potential opponents in the playoffs, and now they know it's time to get ready for them.
Red Wings, the hottest team in the league since February 10th.
They're already in the middle of the best 18-game stretch in franchise history.
What a run the Detroit Red Wings are making. Fourth consecutive year they've had 100 or more points.
To the credit of everybody in the dressing room, we turned it around. We went on an unbelievable tear, and it's amazing how fast the season goes. We win today, we're first in our conference and second in the league. So, you know, we turned it around, and obviously it was a very good season for our hockey club.
Red Wings won first place in the Western Conference.
Here's the break at center. Sergei Fedorov looking for 400. Fedorov, yes!
That was my like to break.
Arneson scores! Tyler Arneson. So it looks like it'll be the Red Wings and the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
Your thoughts on Anaheim? I mean, what kind of series are you know, it's quick.
You know, they have a good goaltender, good defense. They have a structured team. They, you know, some good special teams. You know, Jaguar's been their, I guess, their go-to guy if there's one player they have. I'm glad the postseason's coming around.
Go Red Wings! Yeah!
Well, it's playoff time here in Detroit. The fans of Hockey Town are very excited. I see no reason why we can't celebrate another cup.
Ain't no party like a Detroit party, because the Detroit party really rocks. Go Wings!
Stevie's back, Cujo's in net. We're going to win the cup and keep it here in Hockey Town, baby. Woo!
Yeah, it looks good. The boys look good out there on the ice. We're all excited here and ready to have another parade this summer, so hopefully it'll happen.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome to Game 1 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The defending Stanley Cup champions face off against the 7th-seeded Mighty Ducks of Anaheim. This is where the title defense begins.
There it is, going D to wing the tip. There it is, the flying pass is getting hard.
It has been a steady as she goes kind of year for Dave Lewis. Nothing has rattled it, nothing will now. He's just that kind of guy. This begins the march to hopefully the Stanley Cup for Curtis Joseph. Never has he had the expectations that he has on him here in Detroit.
Look how Anaheim is staying back. They are not challenging the puck.
Come on, win our battles there. Upgrading our battle level here, gentlemen. Come on.
Soleil deflected. Shot scores. And about a backhander has tied the game at 1.
Take back, yeah, boys.
Shot saved again.
He's had pucks on top of the net. He has had to reach through legs to try to make sure that this game stayed tied, and he has been able to accomplish everything he has set out to do. And he is the reason we are going to the third overtime period.
the faceoff. Shot into the middle. And an overtime win in the third overtime. 2-1 Anaheim. And Korea gets the game winner.
Well, that was a rough one. Yeah, it was a lengthy game and lots of chances, and it would have been nice to win it.
Frustration, anger?
No. It's a long road, and this is just one step, and we'll come back even better.
Tonight, it's all about us, fellas. It's all about us. It's all about getting on their D, make them play defense. Okay, let's out-change, let's outwork, and outwant them. Shutting the door for us tonight, Shiger. Left to right, Korea. Roots, Leclerc. Let's get her going, boys.
Niedermeyer, they get onside, moved it in the middle, little opening. Thomas. Scores! The veteran! It is 3-2 Anaheim. Do you believe it? I'll tell you, it is a stunned full house here at the Joe. Thomas at 15:46 has given Anaheim the lead. Keith Carney's got it. Carney drops it off. Played just deep by Leclerc to run the clock out, and the Mighty Ducks have gone up 2-0 with 2 wins in Detroit. 3-2.
We have to win the next game. So we just keep plugging away and generating a lot of chances, and we got to believe that it'll turn and start going our way. Because we really didn't give up a whole lot.
Hopefully, we'll start putting some pucks by Giguère, but he's the difference in the series right now, and that's where we're at. So, gotta go win in Anaheim.
Unfortunately, the change in venues did little to improve Detroit's results. After a third straight loss, the Red Wings faced the unimaginable scenario of a first-round sweep. Game 4 would either extend the season or extinguish their championship hopes.
I guess the moral of the whole season is you see the ups and you see the downs, and I think you come to realize that how quick it can come to a screeching halt.
From behind the goal, Carney for Rutschen. Steve Rutschen and the Ducks have eliminated the defending Stanley Cup champion Red Wings. Oh my! Jubilation in Anaheim.
I mean, geez, it's just still in shock. I think it's just shock that we're done, and it's not even the end of April.
We finished pretty early. We didn't expect that, but things happen for a reason, I guess, and just gonna go on, take a picture, and that's our last day of the season.
Regular season, it was obviously it was good. I mean, this team, looked the second half of the season looked like we found our identity. We were playing well. We were a tough team to play against, and I mean, we just didn't get the job done. Our playoff season lasted 1 week, and that's a huge disappointment for this hockey club.
It was a team of what could have been or what should have been, and I think the real hard part to accept is that we played well. We played our game, and we just didn't get a couple little things. We didn't score some goals, but it's just so empty because you just expect so much more.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's going to be a long summer for everyone, whether to prepare to be back next year or to move on, sign contracts. But there's definitely going to be some changes, just a matter of how drastic.
Okay, everyone look up here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think that's the exciting part about being here, though, is this team is going to take steps necessary to win next year, and you know that's all you can ask as a player, is to have management, have a team commit to winning, and they do here.
Almost done, you guys.
It's an all or nothing situation here in Detroit, and we have nothing, and that's not what we want. We want all. There's no sugarcoating. There's nothing that anybody can do or say now. It's just, it's 2 seasons like every year. It's, you know, the regular season we're fighting for the President's Trophy, and we're bitterly disappointed with the outcome. The team photo has no trophies in front of it. We're looking for some trophies.
And okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Hey, asking you right now,
Put the surf over there.